Hi guys, it's Gail with Gail's Southern Living. Today I'm going to be making cauliflower thins. This is part of my health journey that I'm on for 2025 and beyond. And I'm going to include this in Healthy Goals Wednesday. I don't know what day I'll post this, but I'm going to include this recipe in Healthy Goals Wednesday, hashtag HGW, hosted by Heather at Milk and Honey Heritage Farms and Gail with Gail's Southern Living. So, first I'm going to use some riced cauliflower. This happens to be roasted garlic, and I think you're supposed to use plain. But since I'm making it savory, not trying to make it sweet or anything, I think the roasted garlic will be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and microwave this real quick, and I'll show you the other ingredients. All right, so I'm going to pour this into the bowl, and I'm actually going to let this cool off for a little bit before I start the process. Okay. All right, guys. So this is cooled off. I went ahead and drained it. I wasn't sure if I needed to or not, but mine has been in the freezer for a little while, so it probably had a little extra moisture. So I did drain my cauliflower rice. Now I'm going to start adding the other ingredients. 2 eggs beaten. 1/3 cup Parmesan cheese, 1/3 cup mozzarella cheese, and 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, but you could also use almond flour. So this time I'm going to use coconut flour because that's what the recipe said, but next time I might try the almond flour. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, and then I'm going to stir this up. Now, the healthy eating nutritionist that I'm following says to try one new recipe every week. So I think I might even end up trying more than one. But for today's recipe, we're doing cauliflower sandwich thins. You could use these for a hamburger, an open-faced sandwich. You could probably make little mini pizzas with it. There's lots of different things. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of cauliflower. But I think with all these ingredients in it, I might end up liking it. So we're going to give it a try. So just because you don't like the ingredients, sometimes when you add a bunch of things to it, it's still pretty good. All right. Let me get the rest of what I need for the next step of this recipe. Okay, so I went ahead and got my cookie sheet out. I put some foil on it, sprayed it with some sprayed it with some cooking spray. And I'm using a 1/4 cup and I have this thing that you use to make hamburger patties. So I thought I would try to see if I could kind of make it into a shape, but that's actually too big for this. I'll be right back. I think it needs to be a little bit thinner. I'm just kind of improvising. I've never done this before, so this is new. I think that's a pretty good size for what I'm doing. So many things you could do with these. Now I'm going to try this for you because I've never done this before and I want to know if this recipe's good. So I'll let you know if it's not good. I'll let you know don't try this. Or maybe if you needed to add something to it to make it better, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I think this is good. Just use the 1/4 cup and use your fork to kind of thin it out a little bit. I think that's going to be what we're going to go with here. Supposedly you can buy these from a store, but I don't have any of those fancy stores in my little town, so. Looks like it makes about 6. All right, that's it. Looks like it makes about 6 of these. All right, I'll bring you back. Let me read the recipe out real quick. 1 bag of cauliflower rice, 12 ounces, 2 eggs beaten, 1/3 cup Parmesan cheese, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour or almond flour, half a teaspoon of salt and of pepper, 1/3 cup of mozzarella cheese, and you're going to use a 1/4 cup to put these on there, and I suggest a fork. You're going to bake these at 425 for 20 to 25 minutes. All right, guys, this is how they turned out. Don't they look good? They held together really well. They got crispy on the bottom and somewhat crispy on the top. I think they're going to be really good. So let's give them a try. This is the moment of truth. So please join the collaboration, Healthy Goals Wednesday. Hashtag your video, HGW, and tag it Milk and Honey Heritage Farms and Gail Southern Living, and we'll add it to the playlist. And this could be exercise, encouragement, recipes, healthy tips, whatever you think would be useful. So let's give this a try, guys. It's good. Has a good flavor. You can barely tell it's cauliflower at all. So that's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to let these cool. I think I might try to make some little mini pizzas out of these tonight. If I do, I'll include that picture at the end of the video. But yeah, these would be good for sandwiches or whatever else. I think they would actually be good just for a side dish too. You know, like a bread replacement. But I think they turned out really good, and I hope you'll give them a try. Thank you for watching today. Have a great day. Be blessed. Do something kind. Bye, guys.